This is my other Model T. She's got all her demountable rims, all her stuff. Her spokes are bad, but she could still be driven on test runs. But she just needs this back part. She needs her back body. And I don't have much money, so I'm just keeping her until the day that comes when I can restore her. And when the time comes, I will. And I hope that is soon, because I want to have the car I can take on the road once it's starting to get together. The oval tank is correct, but some moron did something very stupid. They did this. They cut out the original and put this bungalow one in there, and this is an original one, but this one isn't. So now I have to completely locate a brand spanking new thing, which really, folks, I can't afford that. It's kind of expensive. Well, for some it isn't. If you're daddy Warbucks or something like that, but in time, things will come together in time. But we have to, these things take years to finish. But when it does, I'll take this on the road. My Ford Model T Touring was my dream car, and I have it now. It's just making the dream reality, and hopefully one day I'm able to do that. I'm young still. I'm only 35. So hopefully I'm able to get this running and back on the road. She hasn't been on the road since the 70s, and some fat monkey beat it up my fender. But I can't do anything about that. So I'm kind of, upset about that. And there's a lot of things I have to switch out, like the fiberglass. The fiberglass I don't like. Sure, it makes it faster, lighter, but it doesn't have the authentic feel to it. It doesn't have authenticity. Yeah, you know what I mean. But anywho, I gotta rebuild the exhaust. That's gonna cost me. That's gonna take me like a month's salary to do that, because let's be honest, I don't make as much money anymore. I'm no longer a ranch hand. I wish I was, but it was out of my control. There was nothing I can do. I was thrown out against my will. But anywho, let's think of more positive things. I got it. I got a Model T car, and I've wanted one for a very, very long time. You know how much I bought this off the person for? $350 with all these Model T parts. It was a steal deal. Because usually, even in this condition, it would go for like $600 or $700, But I got it for cheap, and I made away like a bandit with this one, because you could put a wood body on it, but that's not what I want. I want the Touring. I want the convertible, and the convertible is my favorite of the T cars. Because you can imagine on a nice spring day taking this beast on the road with the whole back body and the top up and all that stuff like there. You imagine that going down the street, and that nice old horn. Anywho, folks, first things first, I have to get that rebuilt, and then I have to have this redone. I have the cement bulb. I have to have that replaced. That is not it is the correct one, but as I told you, that intake is not right. And look at that. I have to get the metal ones. This is rinky-dinky fiberglass. I need help, but I don't have any help. So maybe one day I will.